My original definition of leadership was working together with a team towards a common goal, but having the strength, patience, and tenacity to take charge when times are challenging. Taking a charge in a way, however, that benefits the greater good of the group. I feel that my definition is vague, but can still apply to being a successful leader. I believe you need strength or courage to understand the circumstances and to know when to speak up and suggest change for the group or even for your client. You need patience because you'll always be working with a team, whether that's a team between you and your client or the entire medical team. It's important as a leader, informal or formal, to be patient and be considerate of everyone's input into the process. You need tenacity or determination because you will always want to advocate for what is best. You cannot lead without being knowledgeable in the subject, so you truly have to understand the circumstances, be confident, be knowledgeable, and be able to provide the best suggestions to help the matter. I think that if I were to change the definition, it would be slight. It might read, working together with a team toward a common goal and having the strength, patience, and tenacity to become a leader when a challenge arises. A leader also remembers to remain open-minded and use purposeful communication and listening skills. I added the open-mindedness and purposeful communication skills because those are two things that I hadn't mentioned before and are certainly very important. I believe that keeping the definition vague is important because there are so many approaches to be a quality leader. But I've learned the importance of being open-minded and using effective communication and listening skills is really key to being a successful leader. No one's going to want to work with you if you don't listen to their ideas or you don't have the ability to keep communication open between team members and listen what other people have to say, and especially when they want to be heard. That's really, really vital, whether you're in a formal or informal position. I also learned throughout the semester, I kind of didn't really think of it this way, but I learned that being a leader doesn't only entail being formal or informal. And that really helped me understand and kind of gear my learning towards my leadership skills, because I'm gonna have to be a leader with my medical team or with my client, and help them through their own, whether that's me being the one making the decisions or just advocating for OT or advocating for my client and what's best. So some goals that I had throughout the semester were concision and communication, and also challenging the process. The concision and communication has definitely improved because I've really needed that. I worked on that definitely in field work because I couldn't just go on and on and on with my clients about how to do something. I needed to be able to do it in a very precise and short way that they understood. And I think that really improved during field work, but it also improved this semester just with all the group work that we had to do. And I think that's something that I'm still going to be continuously having to work on and learn how to do. And then the second one was challenging the process. I feel like this is a really important one for being a leader, and sometimes I can find it very difficult to do because I'm always nervous that I'm going to be wrong, or I just don't have the confidence. But I think improving my confidence throughout this semester has been really helpful. I really learned there was one specific area when I learned how to do this semester, challenging the process, was when I was in the interprofessional team immersion scenario. I was able to suggest or advocate for OT and suggest to the group that using an occupational profile would be best for the client, and that really helped. It really helped open their eyes to the importance of OT, and it also helped us really get to know our client in a more holistic way, which ultimately helped all of the people in the medical team get to know the client and know what to do best for that client. So I was able to speak up and challenge the process because they were going to just list like, okay, what's wrong with this part of your body? What's wrong with this part of your body? And so I was able to speak up and really challenge the process, and that really improved my confidence. And so I am excited to become a leader, even if that means informally during my future practice, especially with my clients and on the medical team.